I'm a bit of a cynic when it comes to marketing attribution. Not so much the idea itself, but I think for most small and mid-sized companies, there's other things you need to focus on. Most B2B companies have a bigger problem. In B2B, you're typically not selling directly to your customers via your website. You're selling through distributors and channel partners and third-party websites. So before you try to attach a revenue number to every marketing channel and marketing tactic, you got to understand your conversion points. It's not easy to track a buyer from the moment they first interact with your brand all the way until they buy your product. With distributors and third-party sellers in the journey, there's going to be a break in the data. At some point, your customer is going to leave your brand ecosystem. They're going to hop over to another brand, another company, and that's where they're going to buy your product. And so the trick for B2B marketers is to identify a conversion point that gives a strong buying signal. Typically something like request a demo or ordering a physical sample, somewhere that's far enough along the journey that you know the customer is serious, but they are still within your ecosystem and you can track them and you can measure them. And then if you know the likelihood of somebody converting from that point and you know the value of a new customer, you have an idea of how much you can invest in a marketing tactic to get somebody to that conversion point. And that effectively gives you the first step on the journey to attribution. If this is something you're struggling with, I go into a lot more detail on this episode of the Marketing Mix podcast. So take a listen. Let me know what you think.